I don't want to pretend that I haven't been there, that I haven't been in your situation, questioning my prices and wanting to even lower my prices so that I could take on as many clients as possible. And in the short term, when you lower your prices to close a new clients in a professional service setting, maybe you're a consultant, maybe you're an advisor, maybe you're an accountant or a lawyer, what I've noticed is that in the short term, you get that quick cash injection, but in the long term, it actually ends up harming your business. And I'm going to be sharing with you a few reasons why taking on a low value client for a short term cash injection actually harms your business in the long term. Especially when you factor in things like reputational destruction, not getting them the results that you've promised, and another thing is I've noticed how many unbillable hours you tend to stack up with clients that need to be babysat. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Lowering your prices to take on new clients will kill your business, by Benjamin Green. And here's 3 reasons why. And what's inspired me to make this video is that I recently, about 2 months ago, took on a low value client. I gave him a rate in the proposal that I probably shouldn't have. And what I found was that he got virtually zero results. And we actually ran his campaign until break even. So imagine this, right? Imagine I normally make 60% profit margins. I essentially took my 60% profit margins and poured it into his campaign to get him, twice the volume that every other client gets, yet he still didn't get any results. And of course, him being a low value client, he pointed the finger, he blamed it on me, he blamed it on my marketing. And what I did as a sort of tongue in cheek was I sent him multiple screenshots of other clients of mine who were saying, "Thank you, Ben, the system works. Thank you, Ben, I just closed a new deal. Thank you, Ben, I just booked an awesome call. Thank you, Ben, I just sent out a proposal." So I sent him literally like endless amounts of other clients thanking me for my service and the results. Yet he couldn't seem to close any clients and he kept pointing the finger. And we booked him about 40 consultations over the span of a month. 40. And out of those 40, he magically was unable to send out any proposals or close any new clients. And what I've realized was that a small business, a low value client that is struggling, they are there because their business is broken. They are there because there are multiple things that they are doing wrong in their sales process, in their branding, in their proposal process, in the way that they communicate what they do. Their offer is most likely a commodity, so it's being compared apples to apples. Maybe they don't have any reviews, or maybe they've got bad reviews. And the reality is that even if I help them master 3 things to grow their business, the fact is that they've got 10 things that are going wrong. And if I make a promise that I can help them achieve a certain result, yet they've got 10 things working against them, the chances are they're not going to get that result and then they're going to point the finger at me. They're going to point the finger at everyone else except for themselves. So let's explore. Number 1 is that low value clients will need to be babysitted, which racks up your non-billable hours. They're going to need you to hold their hand. They're going to need you to tell them an update every 48 hours on how the campaign's going or how the work's going or how the project's going. And these are non-billable hours. These are hours that you maybe haven't even agreed or factored into the relationship. That's it's demolishing your ability to rack on billable hours with new prospective clients. Number 2 is that low value clients have 10 other reasons their business will not grow. Even if you help them with 5 of the reasons, they will blame the other 5 on everyone else except themselves. What I've noticed with the low value clients is that they're typically stuck in a victim state. They don't understand the fact that business is very different to a job. Okay? The low value client that I'm referring to, the sad reality is that he said to me, Ben, of the appointments that you sent, you didn't send me any work. That's what he said. So his expectation was that by us doing his marketing, he would have 40 people standing outside ready to close deals, like 40 people ready to sign up. He didn't understand, even though we had communicated the fact that he is responsible for building relationships with these clients, for nurturing these clients, for proposing these clients, for following up with these clients. So he absolved himself of any responsibility related to generating revenue. And because of that, he failed. And because of that, I am confident that in the next couple months, he will be out of business and he will need to get a job. And it's the sad reality. And even if I got him another 40 appointments that were the best possible leads, he would have ran into the same issue. And this is point number 3. Low value clients will not get the best results with your service. Therefore, the likelihood of achieving a case study is far lower. Of the clients that have paid me the most money, they seem to have achieved the best results. And I don't know if it's it could be a combination of the fact that when I receive a handsome payment, I of course am more incentivized to get them better results. But I think that they also are more directly incentivized to make the most of the opportunity because they have taken on a bigger risk by investing more into their business. On top of that, because they can afford a premium service, you would assume that they're capable of closing their own premium offers, or they're capable of justifying the ROI because they trust in their sales process. And this is what I've seen to be the case, is that the clients that are the most expensive, or the clients that so the clients that are the most expensive to your business pay you the least, and the clients that pay you the most are the least expensive to your business. It's paradoxical, but it's an incredible realization if you run a professional service-based business, that the premium clients that you're looking for, they exist out there, but premium clients want premium offers. They don't want commodity offers. They want premium service. And if you're unsure of how exactly to position your offer as premium, I've actually got a free checklist in the description of this video where you can download it. It's completely free, and it's a 15 item checklist where you can you can perform an audit on your own service offerings to see whether you are offering a commodity offer or a premium offer. And it's going to help you get better clients, price better, and make more profit for your company. So if you want to get that, it's a free checklist in the description of this video that you can claim today. And if you settle for less, you will always achieve less. I spoke to a lawyer who was telling me that she wanted to charge her hourly rate at about $150 per hour. And she was considering dropping her hourly rate to about $60 per hour because she wasn't getting business. And it's kind of sad that she was facing that. It's almost like a woman who is incredible in her own right. She's motherly, she's accomplished, she's generous, she's nurturing, she's intelligent, she's athletic, she's well spoken. Imagine a woman like that, a woman of noble character, trying to find her ideal husband. And she goes to a bar. She looks in the wrong place. She goes to a bar where people are drinking and they're barbaric. And she's trying to find a husband there. And no matter how hard she tries or courts or sets up, this courting process to kind of figure these guys out, no matter how hard she tries, she's not going to find her knights in shining armor in that bar because she's looking in the wrong place. Even if your business is perfect, even if your offer and your positioning and your brand and your authority, you're a thought leader, even if all of that is A plus, A grade. The problem is that if you settle for less, you'll always achieve less. So you have to ask yourself, are you looking in the right place? Are you using the correct language? Are you speaking to the correct pain points that your ideal customers are navigating and struggling with? And I'm going to just spam a button to make this shake. Because if you settle for less, you will always, always, always achieve less. You need to increase the standards that you have for your customers. But just know that when you increase the standards for your own customers, those customers will have increased standards for your service. It's a two-way street. It's the same as a relationship. It's the same as a marriage. I can't expect my wife to do everything in the house and then me to just sit back. I need to do as much as I can, and then indirectly, she will be influenced to do as much as she can. We will both be directly incentivized to live up to our potential. And that is the case with premium clients. If you want to get premium clients, you need to be a premium service. And if you want to learn about how to position yourself as a premium offer instead of commodity, you can check out the free checklist that I put together. It's 15 parts and it will allow you to restructure your offer in a way to work with better people and price higher and get rid of the time wasters that are very abundant in this world. So thank you so much for watching this video. Never, ever, ever drop your price. Yeah, these are a few lessons that I had to share. And I've learned my lesson, and I hope that you've learned your lesson. Have a fantastic day further, and stay blessed. Buy the best. Bye for now.